right, let's come to this now. SACCAWU is accusing Massmart of manipulating workers. The South African Commercial Catering and Allied Workers Union has urged its members not to accept the 4.5% wage increase offer by the retail firm. It says employees were offered the increase on condition that they resign from the trade union, and the union is now demanding a 12% wage increase. So to unpack this, I'm now joined by SACCAWU's second deputy president, Mr. Mike Tau. Mr. Tau, thank you so much for your time and good morning to you. It seems there is either a breakdown of communication between yourself and Massmart or a lack of transparency. On one end, you are under the impression that you are negotiating in good faith with the board and, the executives of Massmart, but I understand you have been informed that they will only provide a 4.5% increase, a wage offer rather, to the workers on the condition that they leave the union.
Thank you for having us, and good morning to you and your viewers. The condition is not only that. There are two conditions. One of the conditions is that that 4.5% can only be offered to our members if, as the union, we agree to remove about 249 of our members who have been within our union, who have been members for years. And every time when we negotiate improvement and betterment of working conditions, will always benefit. And we believe that it's unfair because they are our members and they expect the organization or the trade union to represent them and improve their working conditions. The second one that we believe it's negotiations in malafide is the issue of our members first having to accept the mere 4.5%, but on the proviso that they're resigning from the union. You'll remember that we were at Section 150, and at some stage, we were willing to compromise and move from 12% to a range of between 8 and 7%. At that time, the company requested us to go and consult with their executive, who were surprised towards the end of the year when they renegade from what they have agreed upon and bring back those old conditions.
I'll get into the percentage wage offer in just a moment, Mr. Tau. But with regards to the condition around the resignation, it seems Massmart is saying that they did not send out that memorandum to the workers, informing them that they would need to resign. It seems they're saying to you that the workers volunteered to accept the 4.5 wage offer and also volunteered to resign or to leave the union. Is there any truth to this from what they're saying?
You see, the management of Massmart it's very economical with the truth. Our members, they've got the platform, the internal communication platform within the company, which they communicate to its employees. And those memos were sent to individuals through the internal communication. Sorry about that. The internal communication with all members, and it's not something that started now. Immediately after we declared the dispute, already when we were at CCMA, they had already sent those messages. Their CEO Lerone was even on public. That if his associate of employees, as they normally call them, are willing to accept the 4%, they are free to do that, but on the proviso that they do it in a manner that the union will not be able to contest, because such member would have resigned from the union.
I understand that some of the workers are earning between 600 and 2,000 rand, which is below the minimum wage. Is 4.5% enough?
That is why we as the union, we didn't only say 12%. We said 12% or 900 rand, whichever works out the greater, because we believe that there are members who would not necessarily benefit from the 4%. Hence, we had a rent value and a percentage increase. That is our strategy to uplift those who are earning lower than what they expect supposed to be earning.
Yeah, perhaps give us more, details and paint us a picture here, Mr. Dow, in terms of what the workers are going through. We know that cost of living now is high. Food prices have gone either skyrocketed. Anyone in the country is barely surviving. How are the workers coping at this time, from what they tell you?
The reason why we are hard and fast and we want the betterment of working conditions of our members, given the hardship that we went through and members went through the COVID-19, some have lost, their family members have lost employment permanently, and some are breadwinners. That is why we believe that their working condition and salaries should be improved, because truly there are those who are living below $1 per day. And if we keep quiet as a trade union, will increase. Remember that South Africa is very much unequal society. So for us as the trade union, the little bit that our members are getting, we want to improve so that they are able to fend for their families. We are talking about going back to school now, and members at macro have not received an increase, which means it will be serious tough for them to be able to honor the needs for their kids to go back to school next week.
And just before I let you go, then, what are the next steps for SACCAWU?
Yes, yesterday we had our national strategic meeting, and we have agreed that from Monday we'll be consulting our broader structures. We are giving ourselves 7 days from now to consult, and then on the 19th we'll be meeting and deciding what will be the next way forward. Currently, we'll be meeting with the MDM, Mass Democratic Movement, and other society, religious people, and also will be convening national meeting for national chairpersons of other companies that are organized by SACCAWU, so that we must look at the question of the sympathy strike. The secondary strike within Massmart is something that we have agreed upon. We are busy preparing. We'll be meeting those other companies, subsidiary companies of Massmart in the coming week, and we'll be making an announcement very soon.
Mr. Mike Dow, thank you so much for your time. SACCAWU Second Deputy President, thank you so much for joining us right here on the South African Morning.